It's the open Raiders. Give you my piece. You in the black hole with the black piece. This ain't black gold, this is black silver. Commitment to excellence, we deliver. And we'll play past regulation. It's the invasion of the Raider Nation. Let's go, Raider Nation. Let's go, Raider Nation. You ready for some football? Yeah, you ain't ready for no football. You ain't ready for the open Raiders. Come on, it's the invasion of the open Raiders. Let's go. Are you ready for some football? Yeah, you ain't ready for this football. The Raider Nation is united. When they see the Pirates, fans get excited. The opposition get quiet when I hit the field with my eye patch and my shield. The silver and black will attack. On your back for some football. The silver and black will attack. On your back for some football. Raider Nation, let's go. Raider Nation, let's go. Raider Nation, let's go. Raider Nation, let's go. Raider Nation, we are Raider Nation. We are Raider Nation. We are Raider Nation. We are Raider Nation. Just me and baby. 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 Just me and baby.
Let's go. Let's take, baby. Let's fucking take. That is the best course of action. Forget about it. They are bound to finish with the worst record in the NFL. Josh McDaniels is the worst coach ever. This guy is some sly, evil genius to get Caleb Williams from USC, or this guy really is out of his mind. I mean, you are not trying to tank if you get Jimmy Garoppolo, but his injury, his physical, all that, not playing within the system of the 49ers, because Kyle Shanahan has a way of getting something out of even the worst quarterback out there. I mean, C.J. Beathard, he led to a win as a starting quarterback in the NFL. Where is C.J. Beathard? Jimmy Garoppolo is not a starting player in the league. He's Italian or whatever. He's a great-looking guy, whatever. He's got a great modern career coming up. Oh, good job. Grande. He is set up for life. This guy is going to be a model. He can make even more and more money outside the NFL. Might as well call it quits after taking a paycheck with the Raidaas. But the fact is, NFL hates the Raiders. They're going to shame the Raiders. They may shame Mark Davis. Raiders were not the problem. Derek Carr and Dennis Allen are in the playoffs. The Raiders are a joke. The Raiders are a laughing stock. Where's Coach Rich at Bisaccia in the playoffs? The Raiders fired Bisaccia. The Raiders can't do anything right. At that point in time, in December, in January, when the Raiders finished with their worst record in the league, it may seem doom and gloom. It may seem like the NFL is shaming the Raiders. If the NFL shamed the Raiders, if they really want to stick it to the Raiders, because they hate the Raiders, because they try to block the move to L.A. Al Davis was against the merger between the AFL and the NFL. It is not a conspiracy theory. The NFL hates the Raiders. They hate the Raiders because of that. They stuck it to Al Davis before his death. They sent Gruden to the Bucs. They had him beat the Raiders. They had the Pirate Bowl before the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise came out. The Curse of the Black Pearl. The Raiders and the Bucs played in the Super Bowl. Then they had Pirates of the Caribbean come out. So that really was a scripted ritual against Al Davis, where the Raiders were just it ended Al Davis. But at the same time, though it may seem like they hate the Raiders so bad, to have a year like this where they lose every game except for a couple or a few games is a blessing in disguise. This year is going to set the Raiders towards drafting Caleb Williams and bringing in old Jimmy Harbaugh to Vegas. Michigan will not win the national title again. Right, hypothetically speaking, if Jim Harbaugh were to win the national championship, if you were to win the national championship, there's nothing left to prove at Michigan. He can easily go on to the NFL. He came to Michigan, he won a national title. There'd be nothing left to prove at Michigan. Otherwise, he likes to get paid millions of dollars. He gets paid $10 million. He gets to have control over the kids, control over the play calling, what have you. So there are some perks of being a college coach. Now, he doesn't have to go on a recruiting trip a lot of times. That may give him a little bit of a break with that. It's just the coaches in the general manager talks to the players that he wants to bring in, and he's not making all these road trips and all that. So there is a benefit to being an NFL coach. Although I believe Jim Harbaugh has not forgotten about losing the Super Bowl to his brother John Harbaugh, that he wants to win again. And that is where two outcomes: Michigan gets blown out of the college football playoff again, or they win a national title. Either way, there's no winning at Michigan. There's nothing left to prove at Michigan. Jim Harbaugh can join the Raidaas. Jim Harbaugh gets to handpick the best quarterback in the draft. And let's stop with the fact that the Raiders are going to win a lot of football games next year. They are not going to win a lot of football games. They may have a lot of good players. McDaniels may have never ever wanted Derek Carr. But you see, Pirates are naturally backstabbers. They backstab Derek Carr because they just want to move in a new direction. And who is next to get backstabbed by the Pirate? Because there is no honor amongst Pirates. They don't honor deals. They backstab each other. Josh McDaniels going to get backstabbed. He's going to get thrown to the curb. Josh McDaniels maybe thinking that he's going to purposely lose every game, get the number one pick, and keep his job. But the Pirates are backstabber. Given the chance, there's no more years to pay in this contract. Jim Harbaugh wants to go. Mark Davis is going to take Jim Harbaugh. There's no question. There's no doubt. You go with that, you bring him into the nation. There ain't no question whatsoever. None. Zero. None whatsoever. Harbaugh loved the dual threat actions of Colin Kaepernick. I like to go see this kid, Caleb Williams, and what game he has. He may be a better pocket passer than Colin Kaepernick. He may be able to go on the move. All I know is Jim Harbaugh has these plays ready to be ran. There should be no questions whatsoever. Jim Harbaugh is a quarterback coach with John Gruden. It is same old Michigan, same old Big Ten, whatever. That's college football for you. It's time to hand the whole keys to James Joseph Harbaugh and send him to the Raiders right now. To go from just tank, baby, to just win, baby. This is a key moment in Mark Davis. If he wants to die without any Super Bowl, to be remembered as being completely worthless or making something out of a financially beneficial maneuver to have a much better stadium, to bring in much more money for the Raiders. How does Mark Davis want to be remembered? Does he care at all or does he not? This is the moment where you have to get Caleb Williams, and you simply have to bring in the best proven winner whatsoever. This is the best case scenario for the Chiefs having a real rival in this division. One of the two teams or both are going to make it to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. Now it's the time for the Raiders to do just that. They no messing around. They finished with the worst record in the league. And find the quarterback. Bring the kid right in and get this team sorted out with James Joseph Harbaugh.